So I got to make a video like for the exhibition. It's about a video about the whole project that I'm doing with my life. Yeah, totally. Okay, got it, I think. The importance of play. No? Okay, okay, okay. Play, 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 play. What is Play is Soul Food? So I created the Play is Soul Food project as a platform to express and exercise the art of playmaking. Play is not just for kids, it is equally important for adults, and this was a point that I really wanted to elevate. The project wasn't just art concept or art style, but also it was really about creating a movement to help the state of minds of adults. Like food, play creates serotonin in the brain when you're enjoying something, and this is really important for our mental health. I created it to also create a movement to nourish again this very important aspect of being human. Play helps us understand more about the world that surrounds us, the relationships that we make, and where we kind of want to go. How to be independent, how to be unique, how to be an individual. The Play Dirty chapter is focused mainly on play for adults. Play for adults is equally serious business as it is for children. It helps all the cerebral growth, the physical growth, the mental growth. And we don't stop learning, we don't stop evolving, we don't stop growing just because we became an adult. When I came to California this year, I knew I had to meet the Anno Domini team. We'd worked together before with various other pieces that I'd worked on with another collaborator, and I just always felt this amazing vibe with them. I'd always followed them and was always inspired by the group shows that they created, the solo shows that they created, the events that they organized. When it was confirmed that I would do a performance piece at Anno Domini, the next step is always about finding an assistant that can help me with the prints. Brian blindly volunteered to be my assistant, and it's always a little bit scary to share something so intimate. Being able to trust somebody that is going to flow with you when you need certain things or you need to give direction. And if there isn't that trust, if there isn't that respect, and if there isn't that flow, then it all comes out in the work. And everything was just so beautiful. Teamwork is one of the most important aspects of play, and I try to promote it as much as possible, especially in adulthood, when we're working in teams, with our jobs, with our families, with our relationships, with our friendships. Everything has to do with being in a team. And I think sometimes people forget about that. Being in a team is a lot about not just trusting. It's about communicating, it's about dancing together and balancing and listening and sharing. And Brian did such an amazing job, and I hope it's the energies from the both sides that created this beautiful flow of artwork that we created together. Play is Soul Food hopes to be a platform for all of those things. So having an assistant is so important in this performance, especially because it's very spontaneous. all of those things about listening to your instinct, taking the risks, seeing things that not everyone can see, also like key elements of the play project. And everything just fit perfectly when I finally got to meet up with Cherri and Brian. The experience at Anno Domini with the hug print just, took it to a completely new level of amazingness for the project. The first volunteer, she came up to me and just automatically had said, I have something I really want to tell you, I want to share with you. The whole experience of the performance had really moved her, and she whispered some very, very intimate thoughts, feelings, emotions, which blew my mind away completely. I wasn't expecting it, and it just created that project, that experience, that moment, all of that was supposed to happen. And it just brought, the whole concept of play to an incredible new meaning for me personally. So we decided for each hug action, the volunteer would be able to choose if they wanted to share something intimate or if they wanted me to share something intimate. And in the end, it didn't matter, because then if I shared something, they just felt this freeness to share something with me, and it was just an incredible infection of sharing and loving and being in the moment and connecting. Was a beautiful explosion of emotions and feelings and thoughts. Without Anno Domini team, without Alyssa, none of it could have happened. Without Cherri and Brian and their passion for the arts, for the creative arts. It's totally out of this world, but completely in this world. Without all of them there, that the whole experience wouldn't have been so mind-blowing and explosive, and life-changing for me. That performance specifically was another step for the Play Soul Food project in showing, not just the audience, but also really, really opening me up more to being comfortable and confident about how important play is and the mission I'm on. A super amazing special thanks to Cherri and Brian for opening up their home, sharing their passions with me, sharing their space. And a super special thanks to Holly for being so patient and taking amazing footage and all the love and the support. Without all of them, this project would definitely not have got to where it has now. And I'm so grateful to everybody. Don't forget, play is soul food.